Okay, guys, so let's put this to the test a little bit, and I'm going to detail your next assignment for you. So, what I want you to do is I want you to experiment with text. And we're going to do this little assignment, and it's literally called One Phrase, 10 Ways. So, we're going to start with a phrase. So, how about like, "What's up, Doc?" Okay, famous line from Bugs Bunny. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to give me 10 versions of "What's up, Doc?" or whatever phrase you want. It doesn't matter what phrase. So, how do we do that? Well, it could be simply simple things like this, where we go ahead and we put them on um, a couple lines of text like that. Now, while that is one way, it's kind of a boring way. So let's try to stay away from that. And let's think of like ways that we can be creative with this, right? So let's play around with maybe like this. "What's up, Doc?" So we'll go ahead and we'll make our "What's up" a lot smaller. And then we'll take "Doc" and we'll make that a lot bigger. Okay? And then we'll select both of these things and we'll go ahead and we'll make the leading a lot bigger or a lot smaller. And maybe go ahead and separate this out a little bit too. So now, "What's up, Doc" stands out a little bit more. You could even do things like this, where we go ahead and we take "What's up" and we make it super small, like this. And then check it out, guys. We'll go ahead and do this. And that's one phrase. That's one way to go ahead and say, "What's up, Doc?" And that's a really interesting way to do it. Could I go ahead and could I make "What's up" on one line of text, and could I make "Doc" on another line? Absolutely, right? And this will allow us to go ahead and really play around with the concept of point text, where I can go ahead and I can move these things, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and I'll rotate it like this, and you know, play around with some of that. Maybe this needs to get a little closer to one another. Okay, so then that way it really fits in there, and maybe that's another way, right? Let's play off of a little illustrative technique here, because we know how to draw, so why not? Why don't we do it? I'm gonna make like this little arrow here, and here we are, just like this. And I'll grab both of these things and I'll align them, bam, just like that. And here we are. Make this a little bit wider. And I don't know, let's go ahead and let's use our Pathfinder and make it one shape. It says Pathfinder is out. Oh, it's hiding here in the corner. There we are. Okay. And we could take this same concept, right? I'm going to take "What's up." I'm going to put it right on here. So I'm going to make it white so it stands out. Why don't we see it? It's just arranged, right? Funky. And so we're going to say "What's up?" And I can go ahead and I can arrange it next to this. So it literally looks like this. Or maybe I go ahead and I take "Doc" and I put it underneath it. Like that. So, "What's up, Doc?" Right? That's another way to do it. Now, I want to point out to you that I've gone ahead and I've made 3 ways so far, and I haven't even changed my font yet, and I haven't even applied an actual color. I just knocked that one out and I made it white. I haven't done, let's see, text in a path. I haven't done warp text. I haven't done double stroke. I haven't done, let's see, I haven't done paragraph text. I haven't done area text. So there's a lot that we can do, right? So 10 ways to come up with a phrase is actually super simple. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to do one phrase 10 ways. You can change your font up for sure. You can change colors. You can play around with appearance. You can play around with some illustrative elements. You can play around with sizing. You can play around with leading, with tracking, with kerning. In fact, I want you to play with all this sort of stuff because I want you to experiment with it. And you should be able to fit it all on a single 8.5 by 10 by 11 document. But if you can't, okay, then I want to show you how to create a new artboard. It's super simple, right? I'm literally going to come over here on the toolbar to almost the bottom of the toolbar. I'm going to click on this thing called the artboard tool. And I'm just going to click over here and I'm going to start drawing out a new one, okay? And watch. Well, that's highlighted. I'm going to come over here where it says presets and I'm just going to say letter. And check it out. I got a new letter size document. And that's funny. This one here is landscape and this one is portrait. So I'll just flip it to portrait or to landscape as well. So it makes sense. So then that way, if you need to go ahead and have a little bit more space to draw this stuff, if you need, just more artboards, go ahead, load it up with artboards. That's fine. And when you say file save as, it's going to save, or excuse me, file save as or file save, it's just going to save the artboards for you. So you don't have to worry about that at all. So here's your assignment. 1 phrase, 10 ways. Okay, and be creative and vary it up, and don't just give me 10 different fonts. I want you to actually go the extra mile and really experiment with the type tools like we've been checking out in this video. Also, go ahead and feel free to experiment with things that we haven't done in this video, but if you check out other things on YouTube, or if you're looking at your book or something like that, by all means follow some of those things as well. Don't just think because I haven't covered it that we can't look at it either. Okay, so yeah, 1 phrase, 10 ways. Thank you.